Hello, welcome back to Yewande TV. Thank you for tuning in. So I do know that it's been a while, and I'm sure to those of my loyal subscribers, you guys have missed me, and I've sure missed, uploading content for you guys. So with no further ado, I am bringing a hot topic to you guys today. So the topic I'm going to be discussing about toxic people and how to deal with them, as well as how to avoid them and walk away from being in their lives, or from them being in your lives. So just before you're new to Yewande TV, thank you for tuning in, and if you're oldie, thank you for tuning in as well. Do make sure you subscribe just before you exit and watch the entire video. Leave a comment and give your girl a thumbs up. I truly appreciate it. Once again, thank you, and let's get rolling. And I'm just probably gonna share my experience as well, and how you can, grow past that. And when I'm saying toxic people, I'm talking about people in general that distributes, not distribute, but like that have the tendency to have toxic behavior, toxic characteristic, toxic conversation, like some that kind of like dampen your spirit, something that make you feel bad, or that put you in a self, like a negative mindset. Those are the type of people we're talking about. So for example, an example of someone that's toxic is someone that maybe they did something wrong to you, they harm you, or they offended you, and there is no form of accountability for what they did on their side. There is no form of, oh, I wronged you, or anything like that. And even when you were the bigger person, you voice your opinion, they will kind of flip it on you as if that something's wrong with you. Do you understand what I'm saying? I hope you do. I've had situations like that. I have had people in my life do that, and I've had people flip things on me. I mean, sometimes people do it indirectly, like they won't do it to your face, and then when you have a face-to-face conversation, or you kind of do something, they can flip the whole situation on you, and do the whole blame game thing. And a great example would be I did something for someone in the past, someone close, someone family member, whatever you want to say it, or close friends that become that you consider family. I did a favor. However, I'm the type of person that I always tend to have the tendency to give people a second chance. I attempt and I try my best to see the good in human beings, the good in others, because I know that we all have good in us, but some of us, we do tend to have some habits and some things that we have to kind of let go. But for some of us, it's easier to do it, and for some, it takes a long time. And I would be so quick to want to help people. I mean, maybe lately not, because I have seen some changes in myself, but the old Yewande is always wanting to please everybody, wanting to do things, and wanting to make everybody happy. I still have a little bit some of that trait, because it's who I am, right? I can't really change overnight like that, but at the same time, I have to understand that I need to put my needs first, and not necessarily be thinking that I'm being selfish, but just know that I can still be there for people, but I have to consider myself first, if that makes sense. So going back to the story, I did a favor. Certain things happened. Things were not done on time according to their word. And when people start to break their word, that's how you start to see certain patterns, and you get an idea. And you know, Yui, good old Yui, she's always quick to react when things happen because she also have some characteristic of worrying, always worrying, and was a worrier, if that's a word. So I did that and I voiced my opinion. I said what I wanted to say, and it just looked like everything came back to Yui, like, oh, Yui's overreacting. Yui is so sensitive. Yui, like, what's a big deal? What's this little favor you did? Why are you acting like this? And I'm like, usually the Yui will not act. Yui will not say anything, but Yui will be burning inside and be complaining to her significant partner indoor, you know, obviously, because that's the person that know me more, right? And at the end of the day, Yui will be annoyed with herself because Yui felt like she didn't have to do all this thing, but she did. But, and you know, trying to have that picture that, you know, I tried to help everybody, it didn't work out. And the moment that I started to stand up for myself, I started to lose a lot of people that I thought they were my friend. When I stopped calling and checking people, they stopped calling and checking me, which is fine. You know, that's just the human nature. You give and you take. And for people like Yui, like myself, I'm talking about myself here now, we take things to heart. And Yui had to talk to herself and said, listen, you can't take things to heart. Everybody is different. If people don't call you, that's fine. You don't want to call them, that's fine. You don't want to text them, that's fine. It doesn't mean that you're a bad person. It just means that you now have other things that you're putting your minds on. And that's pretty much how I started to, you know, deal with it, dealing with toxic people, dealing with behavior, and standing up, not wanting to take the blame, not wanting to always, you know, make an excuse for other people and their behavior. So that is how I dealt with toxic people. And honestly, ever since then, I've been like focusing on myself. I've been focusing on what I love, what I enjoy. And I'm not even listening to the naysayer, because people are entitled to do and say whatever they want to do, because we all have free will. Now, going back to the topic and to how to help you out if you're struggling with toxic people. Number one, you need to know who you are. You need to know that the situation, you also have to think about, depending on the situation, what was your wrong? What did you do wrong? And how did you try to fix it? If you couldn't fix it, it's fine. It's not the end of the world. And it doesn't mean that you're a terrible person, even if you did something wrong. It just means that some situation, we don't know how to handle it. We handle it differently. Now, if people have been toxic and you've apologized and you are wanting them to apologize, I'm sorry. There's a lot of people out there that they have this high horse that they don't think they can ever do anything wrong. And even when you call them out on their behavior, they're not going to apologize, because that's just how some people are. So as a person that's been hurt by toxic people, you have to find a place where you can deal with all those emotions, that you're not a bad person, you did what you can, and you just have to walk away. Just deal with them from distance, or don't deal with them at all. And you're gonna find that you're gonna start having peace. You're gonna start doing what you love to do. You hang out with those who are full of encouragement, those who appreciate all you do, those who compliment you, those who see good in what you're doing. And not only that they see good, but they are able to give you, you know, criticism, and you accept it. Those are the type of people that you want around you. Those are the kind of people that you kind of want to emulate, and that way you are also giving back the same energy. But if you are dealing with toxic people, before you know it, their negative energy will start rubbing off on you, and then subconsciously you started being toxic too, and then it goes around and around in a circle. So I hope this helps somebody out there. I really truly appreciate you guys taking the time to tune in. And also, please leave a comment in the comment section for the type of topic that you would like me to discuss. When I created this channel, I created it as an outlet for me to discuss the issues that bothers me, that disturb me, issues like parenting, raising challenging children, self-esteem, emotions, anything that has to do with mindset. That is why I created this channel. So by you guys tuning in and actually watching the entire video, it really gives me the encouragement and the I totally apologize for the background noise. It really gives me the encouragement and the will to keep pushing, because I do have a desire to help women and others to break through, have a breakthrough, and be victorious and just full of encouragement, because that's just what I desire to do. So if this is the type of topic and content that you would like to see, please show some love, subscribe, and let me share my world with you guys. Hey. All right, no, seriously, please subscribe, show some love, and I'll see you guys in the next one.